late again today. What my problem is, well, I kind of do, but kind of don't. Usually when I change jobs or change buildings or whatever, anytime there's a change in the routine, I get a little excited, and it makes it a little easier to go to bed late and get up early. But not so this time. Not so much. And by the way, Kajani, there's no pre-trib rapture. There's no pre-trib rapture. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go through this stuff, but I don't subscribe. I think Elohim is speaking to you, but I think you are mistaken. And I just hope your faith doesn't falter when you realize you've got to go through this thing. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. We're looking at the circumstances. Sorry, trying not to make those long pauses so much. But man, I don't know how to get this stuff out half the time. I have so many things I want to say, and they all want to come out at the same time. And so instead of I try to be focused about it, but it's not always possible. So, these things that are happening on the earth right now are being presented by man's cajoling bring about a false Armageddon, so that we have the conditions, the chaotic conditions, that the man of sin may be revealed, that when he is revealed, people will follow. You will be seen as the Savior of the world. False Messiah. Boy, that's just... boy. The chaos will be so great that the fast asleep will accept whatever is thrown in front of them in order to make it stop. That's all they'll be saying. Make it stop. Make this chaos stop. We don't care what we have to do to comply. We don't care who we have to follow in order for everything to stop. Just make it stop. Just make it stop. Just please make it stop. And the so-called powers that be will roll out the man of sin. Who's the man of sin? I don't know. But I can guarantee you, anybody awake and paying attention at that time will know. It will no longer be a question in anybody's mind. And then great tribulation, such as never been seen before, nay, nor ever will be seen. Useful dupes. So yeah, that's why I'm not looking forward to what's going on and what's coming, because I know so many. The great falling away has already happened, okay? The great falling away has already happened. Now, when these conditions come upon the earth, it will be made clear that the great falling away has happened. See your brethren, your so-called Christian brethren, offering you up so that they don't see persecution. Yeah. It's already happened before in almost every other country to date. The fear and the lawlessness will be so great that people will just turn in their brother, whether allegations are true or not. You know, it says, do not bear a false witness against your neighbor for a reason. Because of the increase of being without Torah, the love of many shall wax cold. And here we are. And here we go. I'm already seeing it. I mean, you know, we have so-called friends that have just dropped off the map because, well, my wife and I, we're just too weird. Which basically means that we've read the Bible and we've decided to do that. Stop listening to what Pastor such and such says or what Rabbi who's butt says. You know, we just read the Bible and do it. Well, what does that mean? I mean from the beginning. Read the Bible and do it. You know, I know, I can see your mind's working. Well, I'm doing that. No, you're not. No. And in fact, none of us is really doing it. Not yet. Not yet. But we're working on it. Some of us are working on it. I'm not talking about the Levitical law. But I am talking about the law of clean and unclean. I'm talking about Shabbat. I'm talking about the things that you can do. It's not that hard. I like it when Christians come up with, hey, you know, the Torah is the mirror that brings you to identify that you need to get cleaned up. And Jesus is the napkin that cleans you up. And then you don't need to look in the mirror again. Yeah. They use that thing. You know, they show you the Ten Commandments. And they say, you know, hey, you know, are you doing this? And he goes, yeah, I'm okay. And they say, have you ever lied? Where does it say don't lie? Specifically, don't lie. It says don't bear a false witness against your neighbor. You know, it's a difference. If you look at it, I mean, Abraham, he lied to Pharaoh. He lied to Abimelech. And why did he do that? Because he was afraid for his life. I Isaac. He lied. He lied to Abimelech. Yeah. And yet these patriarchs are seen as perfect in the eyes of Elohim. How does that work, huh? Huh? If Messiah hasn't come around to atone for that at that time, how does he clean them up from that, huh? Riddle me this. You know, and the Messiah comes out and he says, hey, be perfect as your father Abraham is perfect. Huh? Figure that one out. If all of us has come short of following the law, and yet we're asked to be perfect as Abraham was perfect. Work that out, people. I mean, and from what I understand, Abraham didn't have the Levitical law at that time. No? How does that work? Tell me. It's a heart condition, people. I mean, Abraham came out of Ur of the Chaldees. That is Babylon. So the call has been going out. The clarion call has been going out throughout all of history. Clarion call. Come out of her, my people. Explain that. Huh? Anomia. Right? You guys who are Greek scholars, anomia, right? Because of anomia, the love of many shall wax cold, right? You Greek scholars. What about in Revelation where he says, and nation shall rise up against nation? Actually, the word is ethos, meaning, which is the root word for ethnicity. So ethnic shall raise up against ethnic. Think about that, Lebowski. Huh? We need to start getting some of this stuff right. We need to start getting it right now. There's no time. He's going to clean us all up. One way or another, either you be obedient or ye be dead. I say we're the walking dead already. So let's stop kicking each other in the balls, shall we? Let's return to that first love. Yeah? At any rate. I don't know if any of this is going to make any sense, but I guess it doesn't matter. Move along. There's nothing for you here. Move along.